Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 22nd through the 28th of January 2023. Hope you guys had a wonderful week. I am going to take a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. Simply take what resonates for you, leave the rest for someone else. Also, keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and that's not unusual in a general reading. I'm giving away a free personal tarot reading at the end of this month, and if you're interested in participating in that drawing, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, and leave me a comment, and I will put you in the drawing. All right, Pisces, let's get started. Spirit, can I have the energy of Pisces? Pisces. Pisces. Energy of Pisces. Thank you. All right, Pisces, you are starting out with the Death card reversed. You have the Six of Coins. And you have these, I'm sorry, that's the Eight of Coins. I don't know what I'm thinking. You have the Eight of Coins and you have the Six of Swords. Okay, so I feel like you're holding on to something here, or you're wanting to hold on to something. Something that's trying to either transform or to end. You're having a difficult time allowing that. I feel like you're holding on to it. I do feel that you're working on that, though. You're working on that issue. A lot of you are really pouring yourself into work in order to cope with this. And I do see that you are going to eventually move forward from this. I do see you moving forward, but it's going to take some work to do that. It's something that you're really holding on to. It's just something difficult for you to let go of. Now, it might not be that you're letting go of something. It could be that it's transforming as well, but it's going to take some work for you to do that. And it's going to be necessary if you're going to move away from some form of chaos. But your goal here being to move towards something that's, not so chaotic, something that's a little calmer, a little happier. Let's see who might be in your energy. Show me who's in Pisces energy. I do feel like you're willing to put the work into it. So that's very positive. And I feel like you're diligent about that, so... Right. Nine of Wands. King of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign. That would be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And Ace of Wands. All right. So the person in your energy. This is somebody that I feel like this person has a lot of love for you. They definitely have a lot of love for you. That's kind of cute. I just heard they're very proud to love you, which is sweet. Yeah, that's very sweet. This is someone that there's problems in this connection, and they want to put those problems behind the two of you. They want to kind of, come out of the emotion of it, work through the problems, and, rise above these problems. And they want to have a new beginning too. Yeah, this person, they do love you, and they also have a very sexual energy towards you as well. But there's love as well. So let's see the energy between the two of you. All right, Two of Wands. It looks like a decision here has been made. A decision about what direction to take. What direction to go in? What direction to move? Let's see what is affecting this connection. The Chariot in reverse. And the Strength card. Interesting. This is interesting. So, both of you are kind of armored up, which is very interesting. Both of these characters are armored up. Them more so than you. You're a little bit armored up. You're a little bit, you've got your defenses up here because you're feeling stuck. You're feeling stuck. You're feeling like things are not moving forward. They definitely are putting up this very strong front. They want to be victorious here. You do too. And I feel like, I don't feel like you're feeling very victorious. I feel like they are. I'm curious why you both feel so defensive and you both are armored up. Let's see, we have the sign of Leo out as well. Let's see your outcome at the end of the week. Show me the outcome. The Star. It's beautiful. Okay. So very hopeful. And that's also a card of healing. So that's good. So I like that. And the armor comes off. So the armor is removed because this individual is vulnerable. She's totally naked and vulnerable. So that's good. Yeah, there's a lot of hope. There's a lot of healing. So that's good. I'm glad. All right, bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. This is underlying energy. Now, this could indicate that someone is seeking counsel. Somebody may be talking to a counselor, a minister. You could be listening to tarot readings. They could be listening to tarot readings, getting private readings. You could be consulting a psychic, but it indicates to me that somebody is trying to reach out to someone that they would put in some kind of position of authority for guidance. Somebody's seeking guidance. All right, so let's clarify. Why is the Death card here for Pisces? All right, we have the King of Cups. So that's directly towards this person's energy, and the Nine of Wands. So you're holding on to this person because you love them as well, and you too want to overcome the problems. Yeah, so, and you know that they do. So you're mirroring each other in that respect. You, however, are a little bit more cautious here. I feel like you've been a little bit more hurt in this situation, and you are definitely keeping an eye on them. I don't see them keeping an eye on you, but you're definitely watching them to see what it is that they're going to do and how they're behaving. So you're more cautious here. You're more, which is funny because they're more armored up than you are, but you're more hurt by whatever has happened here, and you're definitely watching them. Let's see why the and that's why you can't let this go. You know that they want to work things out. You want to work things out. So you're unwilling to release this. So it's possible that a transformation is trying to take place. And so you may be inadvertently doing something, Pisces, that's preventing the transformation as well. So let's see if we can, if that is the case, let's see if we can discover that too. Why is the Eight of Coins here? All right, we have Temperance, and we have the Eight of Cups. All right. So I feel like you're trying to reach your balance. You may feel that walking away is the only way for you to get your balance. Because there's something about walking away. Now, it could be too that somebody walked away from the connection and now you're wanting to heal it and you're willing to put the work into it. One of you may have walked away from this already and now you're wanting to work on the connection and bring balance and healing back into it. If that's the case, I do see that happening. Yeah, that's entirely possible. Let's see why the Six of Swords is here. Yeah, working on this. You feel this person's a soulmate. You want to move to a better place. You're working on the connection. You're working on, you know, bringing this together. It was a choice that was made. You want to move away from this area that you're in, but you're feeling very stuck, but you're willing to work on it. So, yeah, your energy here is good. Let's look at their energy. Why is the Nine of Wands here? All right, we have the Two of Coins and the Four of Cups. So this is telling me that somebody may have been juggling here. Somebody may have been juggling, and there could have been some third-party energy, and that's what has to be worked out. That's what has to be worked through. Somebody failed to recognize this connection as being a very spiritual connection, because it does look like a spiritual connection, and it doesn't look like it's you. It looks like, Pisces, you're recognizing that it's a spiritual connection. I'm wondering if you had to walk away from this connection at some point because your person was not recognizing that. They definitely have weighed up the pros and cons of working this out with you, and they made the choice to do so because they're taking responsibility here for not recognizing the connection. Now, not everybody had any third-party energy, so if that's not your situation, don't take it on. Why is the King of Cups? Why is the King of Cups here? This person is now recognizing you because that would be you in your highest energy. So they definitely have you identified as being extremely important to them. All right, Page of Swords and the Three. They're watching to see if you've healed, if your heart is healing. They love you very much, and they're trying to figure out if you are healing, if your broken heart is healing. Again, though, I am seeing for some of you some third-party energy. They want to talk to you about healing and how much they love you. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Your cards are flying all over the place. Okay, we have the Six of Swords reversed. We have the Ace of Cups reversed. Yeah, they're stuck. They're stuck too. You're both experiencing that. They want a passionate new beginning with you. They are likely very sexually attracted to you, but they do love you. They realize as well that things did not move forward because they were not giving equal amounts of love and passion. There was more passion than there was love. And they're realizing things did not move forward because of it. They're stuck from this ending as well, though. I feel like you walked away. And I feel like they, too, are healing a broken heart. But they're looking to see what you're doing. So both of you have been hurt. Both of you have been hurt. Let's see. But you both are willing to work on it. You're more so you have that energy of putting in the work. I think it took a while for your person to recognize this connection as being a spiritual connection. Let's see the energy, the Two of Wands. At some point, the two of you went opposite directions, and now I see you coming back. Let's see. Really wish your cards wouldn't be flying all over, though. All right, so 10 of Wands reversed and the Knight of Cups. Beautiful. Yeah, they've made a decision, and they've weighed this up. They've weighed this up, and that decision is to offer this cup of love to you. You've made the decision that you really do love this person and you want to work these problems out, and that you're going to work these problems out. So, yeah, I can see it very clearly. This person is taking responsibility as well, Pisces, so that's good. You're in your highest energy right now with regard to working out these problems. And so that's really positive. That's really positive. Let's see what's affecting this connection. And they're gonna be offering you love here. I think they may have been watching to see if you were healed enough to accept that love. All right, so, all right, we had the Star in reverse. Now, in your outcome, it's in the upright. We have the Ace of Swords, and we have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, this was a hopeless situation. The two of you were at odds. The two of you were armed up against each other. You were at odds. You had walked away. There may, for some of you, have been some third party. This person was heartbroken. You were putting in boundaries, it looks like. You felt things were not moving forward. They were putting on this strong face, you know, and you both were just armored up, and they were more armored up than you were. Both of you feeling hopeless. There is going to be a conversation that happens that's going to bring a lot of clarity as to why the two of you are stuck. You're going to get a lot of clarity, and it's going to bring healing. This will be after you have already walked away, and you're going to get a lot of clarity in this conversation. The person that you're connected with, I feel like they're going to initiate that conversation, and it's going to take a lot for them to do that, but they are going to do that. They are coming from a hurt place, though, so be aware of that. They're going to be defensive. They're coming from a very hurt place, and they might be a little immature about how they approach it. Just know that they love you, and that conversation is going to give you a lot of clarity. They will offer love to you, and they will take accountability for not recognizing the spirituality of this connection. They're also going to tell you that they are devoted to you, that they're going to offer you commitment. They're going to tell you that this is a very strong connection, and that they've been feeling hopeless as well. And it's going to all change because you have the star now in reverse. Yeah, so this is going to be a huge conversation. Let's see why the star is here. And then what happens is you both become very vulnerable and open. All this armor comes off. The two of you are exposed and open and vulnerable. Yeah. Okay, we have the 6 of Coins, 2 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. Okay, so hope is now instilled in this equation. You're both feeling much more hopeful. This leads both of you to a decision that needs to be made. I don't see a decision being made at the end of the week. I do see this conversation leads to this vulnerable healing state. I do see that you're both hopeful. And it puts you in that situation where you've got to make the decision. I don't see it being made yet. It's almost like neither of you feel that you have enough information to make the decision. You want an equal give and take, and you're going to be very firm about that. You're willing to work on the connection. You feel this person is a soulmate, but you feel that you have to move beyond where the two of you are now. You're not willing to be stuck any longer, and you do want an equal give and take. You're tired of giving more than the other person. For them, I do feel that they're going to be a little bit more difficult because they're very focused on the ending. So after this vulnerability happens, I do feel like they're going to get a little bit contentious because they are so focused on what happened and the ending. They're kind of stuck on that ending. This may be somebody who has difficulty expressing their feelings, and they're going to come across very sexual at that point. But the bottom line is they're going to have to make a decision about having a new beginning with you. So I think they'll fight for this connection because they did not like the feel of the ending before. But I do think that you're going to hit a little bump here. And I do think it's because their pride is going to get in the way. And I think they have difficulty with communication. And I think their fallback is to lean into that sexuality. So, bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands. Okay, underlying energy. And this tells me that this is a situation that has made you feel rather powerless. I think that that's changing. I do. I think that's changing. I think that, there's going to be a lot of hope here and a lot of healing that's coming in. All right. I'm going to pull a few oracles and see if anything pops out for you. All right, let's take it one more time. And if not, oh, there went something. Okay. All right, let's see what you got. we have mirror. You're mirroring each other's self-image. Relationships reflect our wounds. And that, I told you guys that earlier. You're definitely mirroring each other. And we have date. This talks about meeting someone new, but I don't think so. This is more about planning, setting a date. And I think that has to do with this conversation that's going to happen. It's a very big conversation that's fixing to take place. And it's going to bring you a lot of clarity, Pisces. So it's a very, very important conversation. All right. One last thing we have today is the Chinese New Year on the 22nd. So I'm going to pull I think today's the 22nd. I'm going to pull a fortune cookie for you. Oh yeah, look at this. Major life change. Time is right for a major life change or major life changes as a new lifestyle or location brings great joy and a trouble-free existence. Very nice. Okay, I hope this has been helpful, Pisces. If you're interested in the free personal tarot reading giveaway, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, hit the like button on this video, and leave me a comment. I'll put you into the drawing. Until I see you guys in about a week for the monthlies, namaste.